Pardon me? He wants to see some cartoons. They don't allow me to bring, I'm the only cartoon they let out. Yeah. Do you have any questions you want to ask me? Yeah, how old am I? I don't care, I'll tell you. I'll be 77 years old January.
Some food cooking.
And I haven't on my retreads yet. I weathered a lot of things in my almost 77 years. I fought back a heart attack. I'm not on any medication whatsoever now. Thank God for that.
Okay.
Thank you. How many baby boomers do I have here? My theater game. Holy moly. I have some pictures. Corky, how you doing?
Is this yours?
Arthur's phone batteries went down in the phone. Couldn't call. I stopped a total of 6 times to get directions to this place. Yes. I was clear up in Limerick. The nuclear towers. I even broke the law by going into Pico. I thought I could find somebody to give me directions there. Didn't find nobody. But I'll tell you one thing, I know every nook and cranny on 422 East and 422 West. But it was fun. We had a lot of laughs. We had to laugh. Because I said, I can't cry. I spent an hour and a half putting my makeup on and it'll smudge. So I said, we'll just have to grin and bear it. But I left my house in Jersey at 6:30 this evening. My butt is numb from writing. It's true. No, it's nothing like riding Pal. Pal, you just rocked away, and this van is bumpity-bump-bump-bump all the way. Poor Arthur. Arthur was driving most of the time. Poor Arthur, I gave him such a hard time. I said, you're going too fast, you just passed it. Then pretty soon I said, you're going too slow. You can't make the turn. You got to get over to your left. Well, if I had been Arthur, I would have stopped the car and said, well, you drive or you walk. That's what I would. I apologize, Art. But anyway, we're here and I'm very, very happy. By the way, I brought some of my books tonight. Okay. And they're on sale if you'd like to have one. I'll honor you.
We need a sharp knife here. Can we have a sharp knife, David? Here we go. Here we go, to the rescue. Sally, can I ask you a question? What was the strangest thing that happened while you were on Popeye Theater?
The strangest thing? No. There were a couple of strange things happened to me. One was I brought a Seminole Indian in from Florida to do some live alligator wrestling on my program. That son of a gun got loose. I'm talking about the alligator. Well, my crew, they are so courageous. They had to fight each other to get through the door. They left cameras going and everything else. The other bad time that I had was when I brought, not a leopard, a panther. They're black, aren't they? The black panthers, yeah. It was a black cat. Big black cat with a big long tail. And anyway, when they brought him in, now who? What'd you say?
I said they were on Forrest Gump, the Black Panther.
Yeah, but anyway, I was in there and this stupid handler was throwing raw meat. And it landed on the arch of my boot. Well, it wasn't the cat's fault, that's exactly what it is. Whammo! Grabbed a big hunk of my foot. And it scared the cat to death because his teeth, his fangs, got caught in my boot. And I just looked at the camera and I said, well, we're either going to watch a cartoon or we're going to black because I'm about to faint. My crew left me again. So I just sat down on the floor. The cat was just as frightened as I was. And I sat on the floor and I kept stroking him. I said, come on, baby, just ease up a little bit. And I could feel the blood in my boot. And I said, if that sucker gets a taste of this blood, I'm a goner. So anyway, I eased my foot out. Today I carry a scar, the whole arch of my foot from that fang tearing my foot as I pulled it out. But the cat was fine. It wasn't his fault at all. And I told that handler, I said, they better put a muzzle on you, mister, because you don't know how to handle animals. Can I tell you another one? These are all true. One time they were doing a promo for the Ocean World that they had before this big one. It's over in Camden. Excuse me. So they brought in a seal, and a whole bucket of smelts. And I was standing there, so my director said, Sally, give him a smelt. I said, okay. So I gave him the fish, he grabbed it. But you know what he did? He took his fin, his big fin, popped me right on the butt. I give him a fish, whammo, right there. They used that and then he'd kiss me on the cheek. On my face, plus a bruised hip from him. I lost about 4 pounds on one hip from that thing hit me. But other than that, it was exciting, it was wonderful. But my most pleasure was going out on personal appearances and meeting the kids. Because and you were my kids then. And I loved it. I loved it very much. And one of the things we did on that show that nobody is doing today, and nobody, I guess, takes the time to do it. Maybe if they did, there would be less violence. I would keep my phones open 30 minutes before I went on the air, and I'd keep them open 30 minutes after I left the air. That's in case if a child had a problem, or it even thought that he had it or she had a problem, they could talk it over with me or with one of my assistants, and we could get the proper help or advice on what to do. One little girl was leaving home. She was 7 years old. I said, well, where are you going? I'm going down to the shore. How are you going to get? I'm going to walk. I said, they don't allow you to cross the river by foot. It's either by boat or by car. I said, where are you? She told me. I said, why don't you wait right there? And I said, as soon as I get my gear packed up and everything, I'll come and pick you up and I'll take you down at the shore. I said, but first, you have your mom or dad. I said, I'll take them along too. No, I don't like them. I said, well, you better start liking them. I said, because guess what they did?
Excuse me.
They gave you a home, they gave you food, and they took care of you. When you were so tiny, you couldn't help yourself. So I think they deserve a night out too. So why don't you call them and tell them you're going to treat them. I'll pick you up, take you down the shore. We'll go down to the lobster house and have dinner. Says, really? I said, really? I said, is it a deal? He said, yes. I said, well, get your mom, let me talk to her. I said, but I'm not going on any wild goose chase. And so anyway, when we got on, she says, I can't believe that you're going to take us to dinner. I said, well, believe it. But while we're at dinner, I want you to get reacquainted with your little daughter. Find out really what's bothering her. Because I do not want her to think that she can throw a tantrum and this is what will take place every time. Because you know kids do that once in a while. Okay, I've talked enough. I have some free pictures for you. Hi, Laura. Where's Laurie? Oh, she's back there with the camera. Good to see you, Laurie. Guess what? I can't hear you. What? Yes, yes. I made movies with the Three Stooges. You ever meet them? I made movies with them. Yes, I did. They flew me up. They flew me up to California. Okay? All right. That's all right. That's all right. Any other questions? Oh, they were on my show live. I'll tell you how come. We got a lot of complaints from kids imitating the Three Stooges. How many of you remember the Three Stooges pledge? I'd say, okay, raise your hand and repeat after Aunt Sally. I promise not to imitate the Three Stooges. And we had more fun. When they first came to do their nightclub act at the Latin Casino, they wanted me to MC their show, introduce them, and etc. And I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. And they asked me why. And I said, well, if their moms and dads want to take them to a club for the first time, that's their business. But I am not going to invite children to come to a nightclub. And so I turned down 1,400 buckaroos a night for that. And I needed it too. But I was glad I did it that way. Any other questions? Am I married? No, I'm not married and I ain't looking. Any other questions? Yes, ma'am. I've got plenty of pictures up here and we'll be happy to.
All right, Sally.
Well, where's my pocketbook?
Go, Sally.
All right. Arthur, go out. If you got keys to my van, go out to my van and in this passenger seat on the back, reach in and get the rest of those pictures. Okay? I have some here to start with. Okay, if you want to line up, fine. I'll autograph the pictures for you. If you want to, Okay, and if you want to buy a book, I'll autograph that. They're 20 bucks. Okay. And I only have 25 books. Okay? That's all. Oh yeah! Yes indeed, been a few cars. Where's the BMW? I don't remember that. I remember being at the Downingtown Farmers Market several times. Okay, and at Three Little Bakers, I had an 8-week run of Annie Get Your Gun out there and enjoyed that very much. Okay, Cork, I'm going to give you this and I'm going to get busy.
All right, do you need to take a short break first? No, you're all right? All right, so I'll start right here and Sally will sit right over there. Her books are $20. It's fascinating. It's the story of her life from when she was a little girl all the way up to present day. You're going to love it. She'll autograph it for you. And they're only $20. They're going to be a collector's item. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, get your hands together for Miss Sally Starr. She's going to hang around for a little while. She's going to sign pictures for you and talk to you. Yes. Do they have food in here? My buddy over there, Karen and David, will send you a waitress directly. How's that? They got great food in here. All right, that Smokey Robinson that we did, the one, you can get over there. We're going to kick that off right from the beginning.